Welcome to another episode of Best on Tour this week, presented by Best on Tour, where we break down what happened on and off the water in the world of professional bass fishing. I'm your host, Matt Pangrac, along with Dave Rush from Best on Tour. And Dave, just like that, another Elite Series season has come and gone.
Man, we wrapped it up in style on a baseball field of all places there in La Crosse, Wisconsin. But a super exciting way to end the season for the Bassmaster Elite Series.
The 2025 Pro Guide Batteries Bassmaster Elite Series on the Mississippi River held out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, August 21st through 24th, and a repeat winner in the 2025 season after winning on the Sabine River. Pat Schlapper, in his home state, on his home body of water, gets the job done, winning $100,000 to the tune of 66 pounds, 5 ounces. And got the job done primarily on a trio of baits, a Big Bite Baits jerk minnow rigged weightless on a 5/0, just an old school offset hook, a Spro Bronzeye 65 frog, and then on the last day caught some big ones that come in with over 18 pounds punching. Did not play into the Angler of the Year race. Pat Schlapper did not, but man, it was tight with Trey McKinney and Chris Johnston tied at the top of the Angler of the Year race heading into this event, Dave.
Yeah, when it was all said and done, Johnston takes his second AOY title and back-to-back. Very impressive feat there, joining some rarefied air, winning with 776 points total for the year versus Trey McKinney, who had 768. You saw the leaderboard on the AOY fluctuating day to day. Jason Couric was on top at one point. There was a chance Koya could get in there, but when it was all said and done, Chris Johnston wraps it up in impressive fashion.
Yeah, the top 10, Chris Johnston, Trey McKinney, Koya Fujita, Jay Shakurat, Will Davis Jr., Taku Idu, Tyler Williams, Patrick Walters, Tucker Smith, and a really good bounce back season for KJ Queen out of the Carolinas. At the other end, though, there was a hot and heavy race to see who would make the 2026 Bassmaster Classic that will be held next March in Tennessee. For the third time that they have been to that venue. The classic cutoff, Dave, is at 40, but because of double qualifiers, multiple winners, it was a win and you're in scenario in this tournament. There was one other win and you're in, and then the Bassmaster Classic champ, Easton Fothergill, also a chance to repeat. It ended up going down to 43rd place. So the last three anglers that fished their way in this week at the Mississippi River: Andrew Loberg in 41st, Brandon Polinick in 42nd, and in 43rd place, currently now edging out John Cruz by just 5 points, is Bassmaster Elite Series rookie Dakota Ebear. But Dave, there are a couple more chances for anglers to punch their ticket to the Classic starting next month with the EQs.
Yeah, Matt, 3 EQ tournaments. Going to see a lot of elite guys fishing that. John Cruz already putting out social media posts, hoping for a double qualifier to get him in the Classic. You also have the Bass Nation National Championship coming up at the end of October in La Crosse, ironically. And let's not forget the Bassmaster Team Series.
5 Bassmaster Elite Series rookies have punched their ticket to the Bassmaster Classic: Tucker Smith, Emil Wagner, Paul Marks, Easton Fothergill, and Andrew Loberg. It was a little bit of a runaway victory for Tucker Smith off of a top 10 finish in La Crosse, primarily on smallmouth, 647 points. The man has collegiate titles. He has 3 back-to-back high school championships. He's got blue trophies, and now he's got the Rookie of the Year title. 647 points, beats Emil Wagner, who had 571 points. So the young career of Tucker Smith living up to the expectations thus far.
Yeah, it ended up being a battle of the travel partners and roommates who have been glossed the Surge Squad. Not sure on the origins of that nickname or the meaning of it, but there you have it. The Surge Squad, 1, 2, 3 in Rookie of the Year, and looking for big things to come from those guys in 2026 as well.
Over on the Bass Pro Tour side, their season is complete. We're waiting to see how the numbers actually shake up for the 50 anglers that will be competing on the Bass Pro Tour in 2026. However, the Fishing Clash Team Series is taking place currently on Port Huron with 12 teams right in the middle of that. So live coverage for that available on Major League Fishing.com. The third rendition and probably the most publicized and followed rendition of the team series that MLF continues to kind of tweak and evolve every fall as this goes on. A great addition for those looking for more live coverage with that unique team aspect.
Yeah, some really cool visuals there, checking out some of the coverage the last couple of days. Super clear water up there in Michigan, and a very interesting format to see how those guys work together.
Industry news, Dave, you've mentioned it before in past Best on Tour This Week episodes, but a little bit more understanding as we get later into 2026 of how the tariffs are impacting the fishing industry.
Yeah, Matt, got a lot of questions based on some of our previous shows talking about tariffs, where people are wondering just how it may affect prices of their fishing gear. So we did a deep dive blog on the subject. You can check it out on bestontour.net. Matt will put the link to this blog in the description of the video here. So if you want to get more information on tariffs and how it may affect purchases, it's all there for you.
Become a better angler. Go behind the scenes of the top fishing tours, learn the business side of the fishing industry and how to get sponsorships. The Best on Tour newsletter brings you that once a week, completely free to your inbox. Sign up after you check out that tariff blog at bestontour.net. Great job, Dave. We'll talk to you next week.
See you.